Lynn and Lisette's Beauty Secret Vignettes for Ageless Beauty After 50. Now here is Lynn and Lisette.
Hi. In our last segment, we promised you Smokey Eye techniques. So my sister Lynn here will be my model today, and we want to get right into it. So Lynn, do you have trouble with your eyeshadow staying on?
I do.
You do? Well, you and I, we both like to use our foundation. Did you know you could use your foundation as an eyeshadow base? Because my strategy is that you want to do every step that you can to make the makeup stay on as long as you can. If you have an oily eyelid, I'm going to recommend using an eyeshadow base, a waterproof one, or an eyeshadow that's a creamy eyeshadow that keeps the makeup on longer, and that could be your first color and it will also stay on. If we choose our foundation because it's creamy and it's going to provide a base. And what you want to do is just apply a little bit on. And I've had ladies say, well, can you use your concealer? And I said, yes, you could use your concealer. I've done that too. This is the Lancome Absolute Foundation. My sister and I both use the Lancome Absolute. It's a replenishing makeup with SPF, and it's for women of ageless beauty after 50. This is also Lancome. My sister and I do use the Lancome products. I've used them for over 25 years. Is you powder over the foundation on the eyelid, because that's going to set it and keep it from coming off. So that's your base. The question I'm asked most often is, how do you keep your makeup on? Well, my secret is your first eyeshadow color, which is your base color. And I'm fair, but my sister kind of enjoys a similar color than this. And what you want to do is really pack on that first color. Pack it on. Use a nice brush that's a fuller brush, and it's usually made for the base color. So it's for your all-over color, if you will. Really pack it on. That's pretty. Because everything, it's almost like painting. You know, you start with your foundation color and build from that, and that's how everything is going to stay on.
But you don't have to be an artist. You can,
No.
if you have a good brush.
It's all about the brushes. I do like the Trish McAvoy brushes, the Bobbi Brown brushes, and the Lancome. Those are the ones that I've used over the years, and they seem to last the longest. And if you wash them at least once a week and take care of them, your brushes will last forever. So see how much time I'm taking and really covering the eye and really putting it on.
So for brushes, though, I have an economical tip.
Oh, what do you have?
You go to Hobby Lobby and go to the artist brushes aisles, especially when they're half off. They have the sable brushes as well. And so if we look at a similar makeup brush, you can find a comparable one in the artist brushes at Hobby Lobby for like half the price at least.
Wow, that's a good tip.
And use your coupons.
And use your coupons. Wow. All right. Thank you. That's a great tip. Then sometimes I like to do a little pop of color just to brighten under the eyebrow. So I'm going to take a little bit of a lighter shade, and you want to do like a gold. My sister and I like kind of the shadows that they're not, frosted, but they have a little shimmer to them. Because I think, and also mixing textures, mattes with something with some shimmer also makes it a more interesting eye. And that's pretty. Now she does have some eyeliner on, as y'all can see, but we're going to build on that. Then people say, well, how? Okay, so see, she has on her liquid. Is that what you have on liquid?
Oh, that cream liner.
The cream liner? Oh, okay, that looks pretty. Now this is what we call, this is the Yves Saint Laurent Faux Effects, eyeliner effects. It's like a gel. It's a gel eyeliner. But I like to use this not as the liner, but also as the base for the smoky eye. And then you can apply any eyeshadow on top of it. So you're going to dip an eyeliner brush, okay? And Bobbi Brown makes one of these too. It's a little cheaper, but they're both really good. I tend to like the French. So what you want to do is start at the lash line. And you think, oh, Lisette, I made a mistake. No worries. What you're going to do is put it on, but don't be afraid then to use your finger. Because while it's still wet, because this is going to dry and it's going to set. So just do one eye at a time. You need a little bit more. Your finger is your best friend too in applying eye makeup. I do this all the time. And now we're going to do the other eye. So we're going to dip the gel liner, like I said, and get it mostly as the base, because then you don't have to go back and line it as your eyeliner at the lash line because it's already on there. You're just taking it and blending it up. Now there are different colors in these gel ink eyeliners. So if you think black is too dark, they do make a dark brown, a navy, like an aubergine color that's really pretty. I mean, brunettes can wear, you know, the blacks, the browns. We can wear pretty much anything, purples. People with green eyes, I see you all in the navies and the plums, browns, but if you like the black. But my secret really is, even though this is the black, you can put any eyeshadow on it and it's going to change it and brighten it or make it look lighter, and you can create what you want it to look. So to me, this is her basic eye. She's got on the, hold on, back into there. So before it dries, you want to make sure that it's at the lash line. There you go. That's pretty. Okay. Oh, that looks good. Now,
You want me to close my eyes?
pretty. Close your eyes. Hold on. We're still blending. Everything's about blending, and like I said, don't be afraid to use your finger. So for an evening and dramatic look, I'm just going to take a brown. You're like, oh, but you're just putting it over it. That's right. This is such an easy way to get it. And notice I'm stopping right here. This is your stopping point. I'm going to teach you all how to do concealing and clean up the eye after we've done the work, because the shadows are going to fall down. But don't worry about that now. You're just trying to get everything on. That's pretty. But on this eye, yes, Lynn, you're going to have two different eyes today. Thanks for inviting me over. But look, she's wearing a purple pretty top. I know my sister likes purple, but I want to show you the difference. I'm taking a brighter purple from my palette, but she has the black underneath. So don't be afraid of these kinds of colors. You're just going to learn how to manipulate them and work them together. So I want to show the difference. Honey, I'm home, but you have two different eyes. What happened? At least that do your makeup. And see, it's all about blending. So the difference in her eyes is you could do a pop of color, which still gives you the smoky look with a purple. On the other side, she still has the black eyeliner ink we spread over with our finger, but it's with brown eyeshadow over it. So you're going to create whichever look you want. Do you want it with a smoky with color, or do you want it smoky with just blacks and browns?